Hey everyone, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to respond to an office action. So when you receive an office action, you're going to open it. It's going to look very much like this. This is a real one that we received on behalf of our client, and we're going to respond to it. So we're the attorney of record. I'm the attorney of record for this application, and I'm going to respond to it, walk you step by step on how that works. So when you open up your non-final office action, you're going to see a summary of issues, and that's going to be important. You're going to look at this because this is exactly what the trademark examiner who was assigned to your file is telling you needs to be fixed before it can be approved. These are the three issues. The first one is a 2D, which is a refusal, likelihood of confusion, and this is the most common one. It's going to require a longer response with exhibits. I just finished writing my response to this. It's about 30 pages long, and I'm going to submit that along with a ton of exhibits that I have attached to show why our client's mark, is not confusingly similar to the mark that they cited in this office action. So that's already prepared, and I'm going to show you guys how to upload your arguments. And then we also have the identification of services, and they also would like us to disclaim a word in our mark. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. You open it on that same exact office action. You're going to scroll down to the very bottom. So this is the first thing that you guys should do because it tells you, it links to the exact form that you need to fill out. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on this where it says response form to this non-final office action. You're going to click on that and it's going to upload the form that you're going to fill out. So once you click on it, you are going to have to sign in. So make sure you do that. You probably have to make an account if you don't already have one. I'm going to go ahead and put in my code here. I'm going to generate this form and you're going to go ahead and type in your serial number. And this is going to be located on the actual office action that you received. So you already have your serial number and you are going to plug it in and you're going to click continue. You're going to get this form that's generated and you're going to make sure, okay, yes, this is the mark that you're going to respond to. And then it has a couple different questions that you have to respond to, yes or no. And the reason why you have to do this in the very beginning is because based on your yes or no responses, it's going to generate a response form. So for example, for number one, we're going to respond yes to this because we do have that likely to cause confusion with another mark issue. So the summary of issues, we had three things. That was one of them. Number two, do you need to change anything about a class, a specimen? We did not have any issues here, so we're going to skip. We're going to say no to that. Number three, did you need to disclaim or anything that's listed on any of these bullet points pertaining to your office action? For us, remember we needed to disclaim a word, so we're going to click yes on that because we have a disclaimer. And then for all these other things, we're going to click no because we did not have any of these other issues. For number two, we are going to say yes to this for our case because we did need to modify. We needed to modify our identification of goods as requested by that trademark examiner. So I'm going to say yes to this. So I've said yes or no to the question depending on what needed to be fixed based on that summary of issues. So yes to number one, yes to number two, yes to number three, and then no to everything else because none of those things were needed to be addressed. So then you're going to click continue based on your summary of issues. Then we're going to get to this section, which is if you had clicked yes on that 2D likelihood of confusion portion of your office action, then this is the first page that's always going to pop up. If you didn't have a likelihood of refusal issue, then you will not get this page. But most likely you did, and that is why you're watching this video. And so what you want to do to respond to this is instead of clicking here to enter your arguments, you're going to ignore that, and you're going to go straight to click here to attach evidence. And this is where you're going to upload all your exhibits. This is where you're going to upload your actual response, which is probably in a Word document that's converted to a PDF. So this is where you're going to attach all your arguments. You're going to click on that. Click on choose file. You're going to choose, your file or whatever it is that you're going to upload, your PDF, your exhibits. In my case, I'm just going to start by uploading exhibit A. And then you click attach. And you're going to just keep doing that for each one. And I uploaded all of my exhibits, my PDF response that I typed out. Then I'm going to go return to form. And before you click continue, make sure you fill this part out. It says describe the evidence submitted. you can just type in applicant's response to the office action with attached exhibits. Then you're going to click continue. And therapist, because that is what the examiner wanted us to do. So we went ahead and we agreed with this disclaimer. We're going to put that in. You're going to click continue. And of course, you just put your information in for your email address. You go ahead and you sign it, depending on if you're the attorney or if you are the trademark owner. Of course, you click the right one. You sign it, you date it, put your phone number there, click validate. And I always encourage, it says input, just so that you can review it one more time before you click that submit button, just to make sure that you have everything correct that you've inputted to make that final. Then you click on this button that says that you obviously read this notice, click accept to that, and then submit, and you are all done. That's all you need to do. Then you just have to wait, cross your fingers, and hope that your office action response gets accepted.